Welcome to lesson 030 of Online School of Entrepreneurship. I am Dr. Kirian Mfam. In today's lecture, we will dwell on top 5 reasons entrepreneurs fail. Upon completion of this lecture, our audience will be able to explain top 5 reasons why entrepreneurs fail. Reasons why entrepreneurs fail. Introduction. Entrepreneurship is a tricky thing, and unless entrepreneurs are on top of the game at all times, the chances of failure are very high. Research has shown that not more than 10% of all new ventures go past the second year of their existence, and that entrepreneurs often end up on the wrong side of success. This lecture examines and discusses the top 5 reasons why entrepreneurs fail, and this relates to funding, staffing, financials, operational reasons, and peaking too early or too late. All these reasons have the common theme of not managing the venture successfully and being lax or lazy as far as the nuts and bolts of managing the venture are concerned. Further, the other theme that runs through these reasons is missing the trees for the forest, or not paying enough attention to details, and at the same time missing the forest for the trees, or getting too bogged down in the details that the big picture is ignored. First reason why entrepreneurs fail: problems with funding. The first of these reasons relates to the funding aspect. As we all know, new ventures and startups need funding at all stages of their lifestyle, and hence the entrepreneur has to ensure that the venture capitalists and the financial institutions back him or her from the word go and continue their assistance throughout the process. Often, it is the case that entrepreneurs fail to deceive, as the idea which looks good initially fails to generate revenue or business, leading to the venture capitalist developing cold feet and backing out from the venture. Apart from this, it is also the case that some startups and their founders do not anticipate the continuous cash flow that is needed to keep the venture afloat, and we'll still be discussing this in detail subsequently. 2. Staffing issues. The second reason why entrepreneurs fail is related to staffing, wherein the entrepreneurs often do not staff their ventures with the right resources and often fail to have the required resources when the venture takes off. For instance, in these days, it is the case that the ventures need enough resources when the projects roll in or when business picks up. On the other hand, having too many resources is also a drag on the venture, as resources cost money and time to maintain. Further, not having the right resources because either they are too expensive or they do not want to take the chance of working for a startup. Indeed, gone are the days of the dot-com boom, when just everyone and everybody wanted to work for a startup. Nowadays, many employees do not want to risk their futures by joining a startup whose future is uncertain. 3. Cash crunch and drying up of liquidity. The third reason why new ventures fail is related to the financials or the managing of the cash flows, which have been mentioned earlier. This aspect has to do with the fact that most entrepreneurs fail to anticipate the cash crunch, which arises from the imbalance between accounts payable and the accounts receivables. Further, it is often the case that new ventures budget for revenues in the future now, and this means that unless the revenues materialize, the venture will run out of cash. Moreover, it is also the case that the funding from the venture capitalist might dry up suddenly, leading to liquidity problems. Indeed, though the venture might postpone receivables to the future, it cannot do the same when the payables, wherein suppliers, staff, and vendors cannot be assured that the entrepreneur will honor the commitments, as can be seen in the way some sectors are being run, both in government and in private engagements. 4. Operational mismanagement. The fourth reason why new ventures fail is the operational aspect, wherein the entrepreneur fails to manage the nuts and bolts of running the business in an effective, efficient, and efficacious manner. For instance, many entrepreneurs often do not involve themselves in the ground realities of running the business and leave these to others, wherein they concentrate on the bigger picture. Though we are not advocating that all entrepreneurs should micromanage their businesses, some amount of involvement with the day-to-day running is essential and indeed critical. This means that the entrepreneur should handhold the business, especially in the formative years or the first year at the minimum, to ensure that there is no slip between the cup and the lip, where the translation of ideas into the running of the business is concerned. Often, many entrepreneurs consider it beneath themselves to engage and involve in safe things such as work schedules, human resources, and day-to-day financials, and end up paying the price for such negligence. 5. Peaking too early or too late. The fifth reason why many entrepreneurs fail is that their ventures often peak early or peak late, leading to missing the curve when the right combination of ideation, incubation, and execution is actualized, leading to success. For instance, some entrepreneurs have great and game-changing ideas but peak too early, meaning that they misread the signals from the market. This often leads to burnout and fatigue, especially when the desired momentum has to be generated. On the other hand, some entrepreneurs peak too late, meaning that they misjudge the timing when their products or the solutions have to be brought to the market. In both cases, the imperative is to ensure that the time from ideation to bringing to the market is just about right. In the course of this lecture, and in line with our instructional objectives, we were able to explain top 5 reasons why entrepreneurs fail. Please support us by following us on our Facebook page, Online School of Entrepreneurship. 2. Subscribing to our YouTube channel, Entrepreneurship Teacher. And 3. Liking, commenting, and sharing our post. Thank you, and see you in our next lecture.